All right. Good morning. Happy New Year. I hope everybody survived 2024. This is William Williams, Philippines, and 2024 is over. Today is the first day of 2025, and we're only, 3 hours and 50 minutes into it of the AM of 1/1/2025. Wait. Wednesday morning, I'm ready for my weekend. I had a fun time yesterday. There's a lot of things I've got to make copies of and print pieces of, and so I need to have a printer at home instead of trying to use my boss's. So I actually went and bought a printer and a package of paper. Got all the way home. They don't have wires, USB wires, cables to connect anymore. Everything's gone wireless, and I'm not real happy with that idea. So I went back and got another wire. It does still take those, but I couldn't get the thing figured out to make it actually work. Of course, it's probably because I was cross-eyed and ready to sleep at that time, and I just wasn't paying attention. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah. When you need sleep, you need sleep. And you don't need to be fighting technology to, yeah. Let me attack something while I'm not mentally capable. No, I shouldn't do that. So that's going to be one of the things I'm going to do when I get home today. And when I get home today, I've got a chunk of steak sitting out, and I'm going to do up some traditional kind of things for New Year's, greens for my green dollars and black-eyed peas for the luck and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Don't know about you, but I actually enjoy getting to eat that kind of food. Black-eyed peas, I've always loved them. So, never had a problem with New Year's Day eating a bunch of them. And got to cook up some cornbread too. Trying to decide whether I want to try and do the cornbread in the air fryer. I know it can be done, so I'm thinking about trying it. Yeah. And somewhere along in the way, I'm going to try to get the printer set up, get some more stuff connected, and completely remove monitor and bring in TV and set that all back up, and yeah, fun stuff. Anyway, it was a fairly quiet night. Only 2 rooms come in, but I kind of figured it was going to be quiet. But I do remember a few of them that weren't. Yeah. I started 18 years ago, the Monday before Thanksgiving. So now I've had 19 Thanksgivings and 19 New Years. And yeah, there were a couple of them that were a little bit odd and out there. There's things that I've seen in this parking lot that just make me wish I had not seen them and had bleach to get rid of them afterwards. Just saying, sometimes you just see something that ain't right. But hey, life goes on. But yeah, gonna kind of enjoy not having to work any more New Year's Eves. Yeah. And kind of liking that idea. I don't know about you, but yeah, I want to get retired. I've said it before, the reason I'm retiring at 62 is because, hey, we aren't guaranteed tomorrow. My dad's side, we really ain't guaranteed tomorrow. So if I can make it to 68, yay. If I make it up and get to hit mom's side of the family, not being the youngster. And hey, no matter what, if I'm fishing, well, again, bad day fishing is better than pretty much everything else. So getting to go fishing on a tropical island is a good thing. Especially if it's going to get me away from the cold breeze coming through. Yeah, we've got this little hatch here, and it doesn't close all the way. And so there's always a cold breeze there, unless it's a hot breeze. And right now it's a cold breeze. I'm tired of cold winters. I want some warmth. I want to be warm again. I've got to where, hey, my thermostat has flipped over to it's cold most of the time. But hey, I got caught off guard. Had somebody actually come in and, bet me $1 that they were older than I am. I laughed and said, okay, yeah, 55 for him. He was kind of surprised when I said 61. Yeah, and he looked at the girl that was working with me and she said, yeah. He gave me the $1. So yeah, I might not look as old as I am, but I'm definitely feeling it. And that's the hazard, I'm feeling it. All the cold soaking into all the joints. So yes, I'm ready to go get warm. Go spend time on a beach and, well, get my skin back to having more than, yeah. I need something besides pasty white all over. I need to start having some suntan again. Of course, my body is probably going to freak out over that idea because, well, working nights for basically 20 years, yeah. The sun starts coming up and my inner vampire goes, run away! Have to head to the room and hide from the sun because, well, I don't know what the sun is just about. I do, but you know what I mean. I don't see as nowhere near as much as I should. So it'd probably be a good thing to actually make vitamin D without having to buy it in a pill form. Get out there and actually get some sunshine on me. That's a good thing. Anyway, I'm trying to work toward getting this computer all set up and the room rearranged for having the other monitor. Swap the monitors out, get the printer up and going, and get a couple of things scanned and printed and such. Oh, yay. I don't know about you, but I wasn't expecting to have as much stuff that needs to be printed and scanned. Coming to find out that planning for retirement requires some paperwork. More than I actually was expecting. But that's okay. It is what it is. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted to today or yesterday. It is what it is. But I did get enough. And I am ready for going home and enjoying a good meal and enjoying my weekend. It's actually payday weekends for me, so yay. Of course, as soon as I got it, it went every which way. Yeah. It is what it is. I get the bills paid, and then I have a little left over to do the fun things. And, well, for me, fun things, I'd rather talk with people that I know and, enjoy time with friends and family and be with them, get some food, cook, talk, throw rocks at each other on occasion. Yeah, messed with my boss this morning. Yeah, it's like, see you next year. I quit until next year. Told him he was going to have to come in and work for 1 hour to finish off this year, and then I'd be in. That's a fun thing to do. I remember when I first started working here, I guess it was the second April Fool's Day. I called him up, told him I quit, hung up. And he was like calling me back. Says, what's wrong? What? Oh, it's April 1st. I'm quitting. He finally caught it. And yeah, tried it again, and then again the next year. He didn't fall for it. He ain't fell for it since. And he didn't show up to work that 1 hour yesterday or this morning or this evening, whatever you want to call it. Because 11 to 7 does involve 1 hour left of the new year or last year and 7 of the first hours of this year. So, yeah, he didn't show up to finish off, and he knew I was going to be here. Even though I told him I was quitting until next year. Yeah. I can say I actually like my boss. He's actually real good people. I wouldn't have stayed here if he wasn't. And I had a guest come in, and he's said he saw on the internet about reviews and said that we had real good ones. We're trying. A lot of folks that are running hotels have give up on it in some ways, but some are still out there trying. It's like with COVID came in and everybody gave up on breakfast and decided not to start doing it again when it did come back. When COVID was over, nobody had breakfast. The most they had was little bags they was handing out with a Danish and that's about it. A Danish, maybe a piece of toast or a banana. But, yeah. As soon as we could, we went back to having a breakfast. We still have a good one. That might be why we have work crews that are here on a regular basis. And we have truck drivers that come in here simply because we have breakfast. Well, that and that big truck parking lot out there. I tell them truckers all the time, if you can't park in my parking lot, you should not be driving a semi. Period. I ain't joking. I'm dead serious. And when they get here and they look at it and they laugh and say, yeah, you're right. If you can't park in that parking lot, you shouldn't be driving. Yeah. Helps on occasion, to be honest. Surprises a lot of folks, but, it really does help. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this posted up and catch you tomorrow. And hopefully by then I've got everything set in the house for getting the my little computer room back up and going and the TV swapped out and in position. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you all have had a blessed day. I saw, what was it, Amazing Philippines showed off the Cebu having their fireworks. Woo! Yeah, had a bunch of them going off. We don't have a lot of fireworks on New Year's here in the Panhandle, Amarillo, but we do have a lot on the 4th of July. And what they were blowing up over there on the on New Year's sounded even more explosions than what we have here in Amarillo for the 4th of July. I don't know why we don't celebrate New Year's Eve so much. I think it might be that, well, around here, it's a lot of farmers, ranchers, and, people who work during the day. Anytime the sun goes down, people start heading toward bed because, they get up with the crack of dawn and get after it. So they ain't up late at night, so, yeah. And the only good thing about the 4th of July in that way is that they start celebrating as soon as the sun goes down. It might be 9:30, but they celebrate as soon as the sun goes down. And then they get home and they go to sleep. Well, most of them. Some of the youngsters still stay out there and bust firecrackers all over the place. But it is what it is. But I did enjoy getting to see those fireworks. Because I actually enjoy fireworks. Anyway, Williams, Philippines, I hope you've had a blessed one. And I hope your 2025 is a real good one for you. I'm ready for mine to start having me in the Philippines. 6.5, 7, less than 7. Yeah, I'm ready to get there. Later blessings, bye-bye, fish, and fish is out.